All right, we are here. We have chapter 1051 of One Piece. Let me get into the mode here. All right. So we're not going to harp on the last couple of chapters. We're going to get right into this. Let's see where the story's going, right? Let's see what happens. Chapter 1051, the Shogun of Wano, Kozuki Momonosuke. Wow, that's how they title in the chapter? We giving spoilers in the chapter titles? I knew the anime did that, but damn. We doing that in the manga too? Look at German 66 looking like badasses, bruh. Yo, they really look like badasses here. German 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Germa escapes. The evil Power Rangers. All right, here we go. Wait, there is no need to flee. What? Mysterious figures in the flower capital. It seems that the dragon really wasn't Kaido. Really? So there are two dragons? Something is happening in front of the castle. Excuse me, that was a question. Something is happening in front of the castle? How can Komurasaki-sama be here? Boss Kyoshiro, what in the world is going on? You two sure have made a name for yourselves. Is that Momo? Now I wonder whether the rest of us will still be recognizable to them. Kinemon is up. Kinemon Dono. But how? I thought he burnt with Odin Castle that day. But he's in front of our eyes. Is this a dream? Have we passed on to the next life? But I don't remember us dying. It doesn't matter if this is reality or fantasy. Either way, I think we're about to see something monumental. Quick, fetch a light scroll snail. We have to get the word out to the rest of Wano. Hurry! No doubt about it, it's the Red Scabbards. They've been assumed dead for 20 years. Toki-sama's prophecy came true. Seems something is happening in the capital. Ringo, Hakumai, and Kibi. Is this about the earthquake? I thought the village would shake apart. Kuri, head to Bakura Town. They're broadcasting something from the capital. This isn't the time to just stand around and watch, Unan. Ibisu Town. What's all the fuss about? It's a light scroll snail. It's a light scroll snail's transmission from the flower capital. What do you mean you're Kaido's son? Question mark. Is that Nami? Yeah. So this war isn't over yet? Oh, they ready to throw hands. Hold on, I'm not your enemy. In fact, I've been following your exploits in the news for ages. By the way, I knew your crew was made up of a lot of weird-looking people, but meeting you all in the flesh is still quite a shock. You're one to talk with those horns. Kaido's... Oh, here comes the simp! Here comes the simp! Anyway, I'll be sailing with you from now on. I go by Kozuki Odin, but you can call me Yamato. Nice to meet you. Oh my God, bruh. All right, let me keep reading. I'm not gonna say my thoughts right now. I'll wait until the chapter's finished. Huh? You're joining our crew? Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho! I approve. Not as much as me, Sanji all excited. How amusing. Oh, that's Robin. So it seems like all the Straw Hats, this is a clear indicator that she's joining. If all the Straw Hats are approving, even though this is weird because it's the first time a lot of them are meeting her. She's only met Sanji, really, right? And Luffy. But she just shows up and says she's joining, and everybody's accepted it. We'll need to get confirmation from the captain before I'll be convinced. Right, Jinbei's the only one that's making sense here. Fair enough. So is Luffy gonna be okay? His battle was so intense, and that form of his. Hey, who said you can run off? Eek! Young master, please, we don't want to be servants like the others. Well, this one doesn't seem like an enemy at any rate. Quit whining and stay put. That reminds me, what's going to happen to these guys? My jutsu always wears off when the moon shape comes back around, so it only lasts a month. Okay, so they're not permanent slaves. That's good, because that would suck to be the slave, to be her slave. I know it's technically, they're slaves, right? Because they have no choice but to obey. The animals usually go back to normal afterwards, but some stay tamed. I'm sure they get to choose what they like best. Master, I want to stay by your side. I'm happy like this. That makes me so glad, Horseller-shan. I'd love if you stayed with me, but not as my servant. I'd rather think of you as a mother. Aww. Look, Komurasaki, look. Komurasaki and Kin and everyone else, they're kneeling. Who is that? It has been 20 long years since my father died. Step. Father? Don't tell me. You have all done exceptionally well to have survived this protracted winter. The freedom of the Fire Festival shall not end tonight. Starting tomorrow, all of you will be able to live as you wish. What? But Orochi you may drink as much as you please. You will no longer be charged for clean water. The toxic factories that have ravaged our land will be abolished. Slavery will cease to exist in Wano from this day forward. Momokun, 4 more factory workers died today. It may be our turn to go tomorrow. Who should tell Otama? She has to know. Otama-chan, this will be difficult to hear, but your father and mother are... Daddy, Mommy, please rest easy. I'm gonna be okay. Hats for sale. Get your hats here. Does anybody need a hand-woven hat? Sorry, no money to spare. Woven hats for sale. Sorry, Komachiyo, no one brought any today. Growl. His stomach must be growling. 1 hat, please. Wow, you're a Tengu. You are an orphan, I take it. Please do not give in. It will only be a few more years. Soon the Kozuki clan's mighty warriors will make their return. When that day comes, we'll finally be rid of those demonic Oni. They will no longer poison this land. Kozuki, is that really true? Then I'll keep going. I'll be okay. Sniff, sniff. Oh, Tama. Tama. Don't celebrate like this is special, Tama. By the time we leave this country, it'll be a place where you can eat as much as you want every single day. Orochi's tyrannical regime and the menace of Kaido are gone for good. I met powerful and passionate friends on my voyage, and together our ninja pirate mink samurai alliance raided Onigashima. Kaido, Orochi, and the beast pirates, the monsters that have kept you living in fear, have all been vanquished. What? Is he serious? They were beaten? That awful Orochi is gone? Our alliance? Why is kid saying it like that? Yeah, everybody's happy. We will never forget the heroes who paved the way to make this possible. Kinemon, now what? I'm not sure what to say next. As they say, fake it till you make it. What are you, Momo? Just a figurehead? Does anything in the world still seem scary to you? My name was given to me by my father. It means second to none. I swear to live up to that by restoring this country's barren lands to the paradise they once were. But I'll need you to lend me your strength. I have transcended the last 20 years to save this land. From this moment on, Wano will be led by me, Kozuki Momonosuke. Wow, look at Momo. Bro, he looked like Zoro. I like the hair. He don't look like, he kind of looks like Odin, but I think he probably looks more like his mother. Mother. I'm trying to see Odin's face from like a good position, but I can't see it. I will continue along the path you started. Momonosuke-sama. The true Shogun has returned. My deepest apologies for the delay. Momonosuke-sama. Sakura petals dance in a future sky, where warriors can finally rest their blades. A man 8 years of age surveys their progress as they drift in the night air of the renowned land of samurai. He may lack physical strength, but he compensates with his devotion to duty and boundless compassion. This man will one day be known far and wide as one of Wano's greatest leaders. We have just borne witness to the birth of the great Shogun Kozuki Momonosuke. Our young hero stands tall. Okay, some of the scabbards are missing. There's been no mention of Ashura Doji. Right, he's assumed dead, right? But that wouldn't be bad. There should be some death. I'm waiting for them to recognize him. I didn't see Izo. What else? Still don't know what happened to Zoro, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Luffy's still knocked out. We gotta wait for Luffy to get up. It's a shame he's missing all of this, right? Seeing Momo declare himself the Shogun. So what does this mean? So Momo, if he's gonna be the Shogun, that means he's stuck in a 20-year-old body, 28-year-old body, right? I'm sure, I don't know. We don't know how the story is going to progress. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like this is something that's just going to be a one and done. I don't know, because the way it's being shown is that this change is permanent for him. So he's going to be he's going to be an 8-year-old in a 28-year-old body. He looks good though. I like his look. I like his look. So Kaido is done. From the looks of it, where he went, who knows? Where Big Mom went, who knows? You just got some emperors floating off in the wind. Because they're not dead. There's no way they're dead. So it's basically a celebratory chapter. Typical One Piece fashion. Interesting thing is Yamato declaring that she's joining the Straw Hats. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel. Because on one hand, I like Yamato, right? And I do want to see more of her. I do want to see more of her. I like her design. I think she's interesting character. I was going to say, I don't know what her quirk is, because all the Straw Hats seem to have had quirks, with the exception of Jinbei. Jinbei doesn't really seem to have any quirks, so I don't really see that being an issue. I just don't... I never liked the whole Odin thing. I would have thought that would have been... I would have thought that plot point would have been resolved. Right? Because she's not Odin. That's impossible. That's literally impossible to be somebody else. Like, she's not Odin. You're Yamato. Be Yamato. So I was hoping that before she joined, that would be resolved first. But I don't know. It's still not 100% confirmed that she's joined, because like Jinbei said, it has to be taken up with the captain. He's never said she can join. He's never said she can join, and I don't see him telling her she can't join. You know, she's been helpful. It's strange, you know, because characters usually, Oda usually he has like characters symbolize stuff, or he doesn't do anything. He doesn't. I don't know. I'm acting like I know who Oda is. I don't know who Oda is, but from previous parts in the story, we've seen how characters represent stuff. And with Yamato, we can see that, you know, she has a devil fruit that is it's considered the guardian of Wano. So judging from that, you would think that she would stay behind and be the guardian of Wano. But maybe that's being misinterpreted. Since I'm not Japanese, you know, things could get lost in translation. So I don't know. Yamato's cool though. I don't have an issue with her joining. Like I said, my only issue is the whole Odin thing. Like I don't like it. So that's about it. I think she'd definitely be an asset to Luffy, right? I know a lot of people are going to be wondering where she falls in the strength dynamic in the monster trio. Does she replace Sanji? I've seen some people like she's stronger than Zoro and Sanji, or she's stronger than Sanji, or if she does join, it'll be a new monster trio. Don't forget about Jinbei, man. Y'all can't leave Jinbei out of this conversation. Jinbei smoked who's who. I'm sure he could have dealt with at least Queen. It definitely would have been a high diff fight, maybe extreme diff. Man, I ain't got nothing else to say. I really can't. I'm still, in my mind, I'm still a bit salty about that Kaido flashback. And not only that, I'm disappointed that he didn't even have an awakening. You know? It's hard for me to accept him. I have him, I don't know, I have him as my top one, but it's hard for me to accept him as the strongest creature the strongest creature alive if he doesn't have like all of the tools to validate that claim. And you could say, yeah, well, that's the thing. He isn't the strongest creature alive. You know how people fabricate things all the time. I don't know. I don't buy that. I really do think he is the strongest creature. Even still after Luffy beat him, not to take anything away from Luffy or any other character in the series. Just everything that he's shown, you know. So I feel like we did see a lot. I just felt like he had more tools in his bag. I don't know. It didn't feel like he was done to me. It didn't feel like he was on his last leg. But that's it. I don't want to harp too much on things that happened in past chapters. This chapter wasn't even about that. We didn't see anything about Kaido. It was about Momo being the new Shogun. So Wano isn't done. We still have the Marines, the world government pulling up to Wano. We still have the CP0 member who flew off. We don't know where he went. So there's still a lot of things unresolved. So I really don't know how to feel. Like, I genuinely want to feel happy, and I want to feel, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to feel a sense of relief that everything is done, but I can't feel that. I don't know if it's supposed to feel that way. Because like I said, the world government stuff still hasn't been resolved. I also have to remember, and this is me talking to myself, that we can't get all of this cleared up in one chapter, right? That's not gonna, it's too many plot points, too many characters for that to be finished off in just one chapter. And that was the thing about Wano. It's been 4 years. So many plot elements, so many characters. There's no way that you can wrap everything up in one chapter. So I have to give Oda that benefit and allow the chapters to continue to see how the story progresses. So, like I said, I can't wait till Wano's finished, because I'm just gonna, like I said before, I'm just going to wait till the chapters build up, and I'll read the 3 or 4 chapters at the end of the month. And I think that'll feel better instead of going week to week. This is my first time going week to week with a manga, so that's still kind of new to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Not gonna waste too much more time. Got other things to accomplish, but I thank anybody for stopping through. If you like this reaction, hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button down below. Drop a comment, man. What do y'all think about this chapter? Y'all feeling this? Do y'all feel satisfied? Do y'all think things is over? It's impossible for things to be over. It's impossible. Something else has got to happen. But that's it, man. Peace.